Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this episode, I'll be going over who was sitting on the Jedi Council from the beginning of Episode 1 until its ultimate demise in Episode 3. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue making them for you. To begin, the Jedi Council was the highest ruling body of the Jedi Order. It was headquartered on Coruscant and led by the Grand Master and the Master of the Order. The Council was made up of 12 of the wisest Jedi in the galaxy, and we first see them in Episode 1 during the invasion of Naboo. Now we'll go over who is sitting on the council at that time. First we have Yoda. Being the Grand Master, he's considered the oldest and wisest of the council. Although technically his species is considered unknown, it is characterized by being small in stature, green in color, and having pointed ears. Unlike the majority of the Jedi, Yoda survived Order 66, eventually taking refuge on Dagobah, where he would train Luke Skywalker. It is at this time, at the age of 900 years old, that Yoda dies and becomes a Force ghost. Second we have Mace Windu. As the second most senior member on the council, he shared the title of Master of the Order with Yoda. He was considered the champion of the Order and had little tolerance for the squabbles of the Senate.
He has control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
He was a human born on the planet of Harun Kal and served as a general during the Clone Wars. This is when he eventually met his demise at the hands of Darth Sidious. Next we have Plo Koon. Plo Koon was a Kaldor from the planet Doran who was one of the leading generals during the Clone Wars. He was known for undergoing particularly dangerous missions and for being the one to discover Ahsoka Tano. He wore goggles and a breathing mask on certain planets. Eventually he was shot down and killed by his own escorts after Order 66 was implemented. Ki-Adi-Mundi was a Saurian alien from the planet of Sauria. He was easily distinguishable by his cone-shaped head which housed a binary brain. Similar to the other Jedi on the Council, Ki-Adi-Mundi also served as a general during the Clone Wars. He was killed after the execution of Order 66 on Megiddo when his clone troopers betrayed him. Next we have Saesee Tiin. Saesee Tiin was an Iktachi from the moon Iktach. He was known for having outstanding skills as a starfighter pilot as well as possessing telepathic abilities. He was killed by Chancellor Palpatine when he and 3 other Jedi went to arrest him after it was discovered he was Sith Lord Darth Sidious. Even Peel was a short-statured Jedi Master from the planet Lanik. He had a very distinguishable scar across the left side of his face that caused his left eye to be useless. He was known for being blunt and gruff, but also extremely courageous. He was killed on a rescue mission during the Clone Wars when he was gored to death by an Anuba. Next we have Yaddle. Yaddle is a female Jedi Master of the same species as Yoda, although a lot younger. After the Battle of Naboo, she opted to leave the Council and take a less active role in Jedi affairs. Her current whereabouts are unknown. Oppo Rancisis was a Thespiasian Jedi Master from the planet Thespius. Once offered the throne on his own planet, he declined in order to keep serving with the Jedi. He was trained under Jedi Master Yaddle. In canon, not much is known about what happened to him after the Clone Wars. Adi Galley was a human-like Thalothian born on the planet Coruscant. She survived what was considered the first battle of the Clone Wars and then went on to be a general in the Grand Army of the Republic. She was a skilled pilot and a master in the combat form 5. She ended up being killed by Savage Opress on a mission with ObiWan Kenobi to find Opress and Darth Maul. Next we have Yarael Poof. Yarael Poof was a Cormian from the Outer Rim planet Cormia. He was highly skilled in the Jedi mind trick and illusions, as well as he was a diplomat and teacher. Because he had no spine, he could perform moves that those with a spine could never do. The exact time of his death is unknown, but he died on a mission sometime before the Battle of Geonosis. Eth Koth was an Iridonian Zabrak from the crime-riddled moon of Nar Shaddaa. He was kidnapped by General Grievous during the Clone Wars, but was eventually rescued by Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, and Adi Gallia. He was eventually replaced on the Council by Agent Kolar, and his current status in canon is unknown. Finally, we have Depa Billaba. She was a human from the planet Chalakta. She was rescued and subsequently trained by Mace Windu after her parents were murdered. She was greatly skilled in combat and preferred Form 3. She would later take on Caleb Doom as an apprentice. She would eventually be killed, sacrificing herself for her apprentice after the execution of Order 66. As time went on, the Jedi Council changed only slightly. Shakti Togruta Jedi Master from Sheely and Coleman Trevor, the only Verk from Sembla to become a Jedi, would replace Yaddle and Yarael Poof. Unfortunately, both would eventually die. Shakti at the hands of Darth Vader and Coleman Trevor by Jango Fett in the Battle of Geonosis. ObiWan Kenobi and Kit Fisto, the latter being a Nautolan Jedi from Glee and Selm, would also join the Council during the Clone Wars. Obi-Wan would escape Order 66, eventually going into exile on Tatooine where he would meet Luke Skywalker. He allowed himself to be killed by Darth Vader on the Death Star so that Luke and the others could escape. Fisto would be killed by Chancellor Palpatine after identifying the Chancellor as Sith Lord Darth Sidious. Other Jedi who held seats on the Council before its demise were Anakin Skywalker, Stas Ali, and Coleman Cash. It is interesting to note that Jedi Jocasta Nu and Sifo-Dyas also sat on the Council at one point. However, this was before Episode 1 and therefore was not covered. And there you have it. All of the Jedi who sat on the Council from Episode 1 until the Council's demise in Episode 3 that are canon. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have a favorite Council member or have suggestions for future videos, let me know down below in the comment section. And remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. I hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.